when you're studying for these fights and getting ready, you're not a traditional handicapper by trade. That's not how you came up. But right. You see it and you research it probably differently than a lot of us do. And there's something that we can probably learn from that. So as you're starting to break down these fights and the build up to calling them, what is it you're looking for when you're trying to figure out how it's going to shake down?
That's a good question, Joe. One thing I always try to do is write down what I think the betting line is going to be before I actually cheat and take a look at it. And I can't tell you how often I'm 40, 50 cents off. Like, I'm legitimately off a lot of the time. And part of the reason I do that exercise is just because I'm an avid gambler and I've been essentially betting on sports every day since like the mid 1990s. So I enjoy that exercise. But I do think you see me defer to the experts and my broadcast partners a lot because I am not an analyst, right? Yes, I get into the analytical space, certainly when we're breaking things down, and I don't mind putting on that hat. But generally speaking, I'm a play-by-play guy, and oftentimes my research, while rooted partially in film study, has more to do with, sifting through their Instagram page and seeing if intangibly there's anything going on in their lives. Carla Esparza, when she fought Rose Namajunas the last time around, it was a week before her wedding, right? And this fight with Zhang Weili is happening on Carla Esparza's timeline. Promotionally, they wanted to move things up. They wanted to have her defend the belt a little bit sooner. So I think Carla Esparza is optimizing things as far as her preparation. So I tend to lean into those things. And, I got my handy notes here. And obviously, if I have anything from the past fight that I think is particularly relevant to this matchup, it might bleed in. But certainly with Zhang Weili, she is a marauder. She is an absolute killer. So circling back to what you suggested, I would absolutely be looking at a knockout proposition if minus 380 is too steep for your bankroll. Because I don't know about Joe Fortenbaugh, but I'll tell you right now, there's not a single minus 380 straight wager in my account over the last year.